Okay guys, welcome to this video looking at negative numbers. So adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing with negative numbers. Okay, so this is a classic topic that appears every single year on the GCSE Foundation Tier Key Stage 3 maths exams and also Key Stage 2 SATs, okay, as well. Okay, so it's appropriate for all levels of maths, ranging from Key Stage 2 maths right the way through to GCSE, okay, from foundation tier and also higher tier as well. Okay, as ever, guys, please feel free to pause the video, try and attempt the questions yourself, okay, or the ones you can do first, and then come back and press play and check your answer or answers along with me. Okay, this question number one, write the missing values on the number line. So looking at a number line here, I've got the number zero, I've got the number one, the number two, the number three, the number four, and the number five. Okay, so these are what I call my counting numbers. So the arrows pointing to number two. Okay, going to the left, that's when I have negative numbers. I'm going to have minus one, minus two, minus three, minus four, and minus five. Okay, so the arrow is pointing to minus three. Okay, for that question. Okay, so that's looking at negative numbers, okay? So the more left I go, the smaller the number gets, and the more right I go, the bigger or the larger the number gets. Okay? That's the key with negative numbers, okay? So that is the key takeaway from today's video. That the more left I go, the smaller the number gets, and the more right I go, the bigger the number gets. Question number two. Here is a thermometer. Okay, take the higher temperature in each pair. Part A, 3 degrees or minus 2 degrees. Well, 3 degrees is higher. Okay, so 3 degrees here is higher because 3 would be here. Okay, and minus 2 is down here. Remember that the lower I go in this case, okay, the more colder it is, and the higher I go, the warmer it is. Okay, that's the key as well with the thermometer. Okay, the next one, minus 4 and minus 3. Well, minus 3 is actually bigger. Okay, minus 3 is here. You can see minus 4 is here. Okay, so minus 3 is bigger than minus 4. Okay, so minus 3 is here, guys. Minus 4 is there. Okay, question number 3. Work out the calculations. So part A, minus 4 plus 7. So we start at minus 4 and we add 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer I get is positive 3 or just 3. 2 minus 6, we start at 2. We go to left by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to minus 4 or negative 4. Okay, question number 4. Write the numbers in order, starting with the smallest. Again, this is a classic start to a foundation tier paper for GCSE maths. Okay, we're going to have minus 5, then minus 2, then 0, then 1. Okay, remember your number line, guys. Yeah, if it helps with this topic, please do draw out a number line for this topic here, because that will definitely help you in the exam. Question number 5. During a night, the temperature in Budapest is minus 4 degrees. It then gets 3 degrees colder. What is a new temperature in Budapest? So if it gets 3 degrees colder, it is going to go down by 3 degrees. So it'll be minus 4, take away 3. So minus 4, subtract 3, and I get to minus 7. Okay, so minus 7 degrees, okay, in Budapest. Okay, so remember, if you're not sure, use this to help you. Okay, so we start at minus 4 and we go back 3. So we got minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Okay, so minus 6 would go there, and then minus 7 would go there. Okay, on our number line. Should be a minus there, sorry, not a dot. There we go. Okay, question number 6, guys. Here are some double-sided counters. On each counter, one side has a value of 1 and the other has a value of minus 1. Take the diagrams to show, okay, a total value of 0. Okay, so 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Then I've got minus 1 plus minus 1 plus minus 1. So that actually goes to minus 3 in total. Okay, 3 plus minus 3 goes to 0, so that makes a total of 0. This next one, 1 plus minus 1, so again, 1 plus minus 1. The plus and minus go to a minus as a sign, so it's 1 minus 1, which is 0. So that also goes to 0, okay, for a total of 0. This next one, I've got 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is going to be 3. Okay, I've got minus 1 minus 1, so that's going to be minus 2. 3 add minus 2 makes positive 1. Okay, so that's not going to be a total of 0. Okay, another way to think about this, guys, is seeing, well, the yellow and the red will just cancel each other out here. So these two will cancel each other out, and that's what's left. It's 1. Okay. Similarly here, okay, the yellow and red will cancel out here. The yellow and red will cancel out. The yellow and red will cancel out here when you add them together. And here, the yellow and red will cancel out. Okay, lastly, I've got 2 red and 2 yellow. So 1 and minus 1, that goes to 0. Minus 1 plus 1 goes to 0. So that also confirms that my total is going to be 0. Okay, that's another way of looking at it. Okay. Question number 7, work out the calculations. So part A, 5 plus minus 2. Well, a plus and a minus goes to a minus. So it's 5 subtract 2, which is 3. Okay, so a plus and a minus goes to a minus as a sign. Okay, part B, 1 plus negative 3, 1 plus minus 3. So the plus minus goes to a subtraction. So it's 1 minus 3, which is negative 2 or minus 2. Okay. The next one, 4 minus minus 2. Okay. In this case, the 2 minuses go to a plus. Okay, so it goes to 4 plus 2, which is 6. The next one, negative 4 subtract negative 3. So again, the 2 minuses go to a plus. So it's negative 4 plus 3, which is negative 1. Okay, so be very careful, guys, here with your signs. Okay. Okay, question number 8. Take the correct statement. Minus 3 times minus 4. When a negative times a negative makes a positive, so the answer is meant to be positive was here, not minus 12. So that's incorrect. Okay, this next one, minus 15 divided by minus 3 is positive. Yep, that is correct, okay? Because a negative divided by a negative makes a positive. Lastly, a negative divided by a positive makes a negative, so that is also correct, okay? Because 20 divided by 5 is 4, so it's minus 4. Okay, question number 9, work out the calculations. Minus 5 times 2 is minus 10. Okay, so when the signs are different, when I'm multiplying or dividing, okay, the answer is going to be negative. 18 divided by minus 3. A positive divided by a negative makes a negative, so it would be negative 6 or minus 6. Part C, minus 20 divided by minus 2. A negative divided by a negative makes a positive. 20 divided by 2 is going to be 10. Okay. Question number 10, match the calculation to the correct answers. So minus 3 plus minus 7 is minus 3 minus 7, which goes to minus 10. Okay. Minus 2 times minus 5, and negative times negative makes a positive, so it'd be positive 10. Minus 3 minus minus 7, so minus 3 minus negative 7 becomes minus 3 plus 7, okay, which would be positive 4. And lastly, 3 plus minus 7 is 3 minus 7, which is going to be minus 4. Okay, question number 11, guys. So write less than, greater than, or equal to compare the calculations. Part A, negative 3 times negative 2, that's going to be positive 6. 5 minus minus 1, that becomes 5 plus 1, which is 6. Okay, so 6 is equal to 6. So these two are equal to each other, okay, or equivalent. Part B, okay, 20 divided by minus 4, that's going to be minus 5. And then 1 plus minus 8 is going to be 1 subtract 8, which would be negative 7 or minus 7. Now, which one's bigger? Well, minus 5 is bigger than minus 7, so the crocodile's mouth is going to be eating the bigger number. Okay, and that, guys, concludes today's video, okay, on negative numbers. Hopefully you found it useful. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, follow me on TikTok, okay, subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye for now. Take care. All the best. Okay, speak soon.